Hey guys, it's the Dog here to quickly record an episode before it's 7:40 and I have to go somewhere at 8. So kind of a stupid time to be recording. But whatever. Our scan visor is telling us about this again, even though we've already done it. As much as we can, we still have to go get the other Chozo artifacts, which I believe we have. If you go to your logbook, you can see the ones you have, and I believe, yep, we have 8 out of the 12. So here in the Magmoor Caverns, there's one more we can get, as well as a missile expansion, which I believe is the last upgrade we can get in here. Ah, perfect. There we go, that wasn't so hard. So here we are in the lava lake. Now one of these pillars... Oh, okay, we can just X-ray visor to find it. Blow it up with a super missile, and there's a Chozo artifact. And kill these things. And I didn't need those missiles at all, so why did I do that? I don't know. But here is a Chozo artifact. The artifact of nature, the 8th of 12, except it's actually the 9th one that we've gotten. We've gotten some after number 8. Right. Where's the way? There we are. Kabam. Oh, earlier I said that there were 5 power bomb expansions for a maximum of 8 after you got them all. I was wrong about that. There's only 4 power bomb expansions, but I'm not and I think you only start out with 3. You can actually just space jump over this wall, so we don't have to mess with those Triclops. There's actually only 4 power bomb expansions, but I don't remember whether you just start out with 4 and the max is still 8, or you still start out with 3 and the maximum is 7. Not 100% sure. So I might go back later and look at one of my earlier videos to see whether you start out with 3 or 4 power bombs. But here there's... I believe we got a missile expansion in here earlier, going past there into the storage cavern. But if we use the X-ray visor, we can see some invisible platforms and a wall there or a pillar there that's partially hollow. We want to shoot that with a super missile, and we can see a missile expansion in there. So now we X-ray visor to look at these invisible platforms, and can we make this jump? Oh yeah, I guess we can. Around here. Boing, boing. That's gonna be out of sync. It was out of sync in the original recording, so I would actually have to get the rest of the commentary more out of sync to make that be in sync. But it's okay, because it was terrible anyway. Yeah. So now that we've gotten those, and we're not too far in, what we're gonna do here is... I don't think there's really anything else left to do in the Magmoor Caverns, so we're gonna make our way to the Phendrana Drifts, where there are several things to get. I have not counted yet all of the different missile expansions and things we can get, but I know of at least 1 energy tank. We're only missing 2 energy tanks from the max, and I know of 1 in the in the Phendrana Drifts, and I think all 3 of the remaining Chozo artifacts are in the Phendrana Drifts. I can think of 2. Phendrana's Edge, Hall of the Elders... Where's the other? I don't remember where the other is, but it's somewhere in Phendrana. Once I look at the map of Phendrana, I'm sure I'll remember. Or I could be smart and just look at my logbook. Of course, then I have to just scroll through finding out which one it is, which ones I haven't gotten. Ah, yes, the control tower. Show what is up with that when we get to it. I decided against doing a, like, sped-up montage at the end of getting all the power-up, with getting all the optional power-ups, because I want to, I feel like, since I'm sort of navigating linearly through these areas anyway, Transport Tunnel A, there was an energy tank in here, but I already got it, didn't I? Can't hurt to check, since I'm missing 2 energy tanks, and I'm not sure what the other one I'm missing is, other than the one I can think of in Phendrana. So, if I can do this double jump correctly, we will see. Because I'm honestly not sure if we got this. Ah! Again! Again I fall into lava. Or I guess it's magma because it's underground. Whatever, I fall into something that's hot and painful. Looks like I already did. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, so this is the missing link, if you will. The last energy tank. There we go. Perfect. I know exactly where the other one is. It's... Oh, wow. I didn't need to lay multiple bombs there, because there was only a single jump. I know where the other one is. It's in a room that we'll go through in Phendrana on our way to Phendrana's Edge. And there's also some other missile expansions we can get in the caves. And there's apparently 2 power bomb expansions in Phendrana Drifts as well. Give me a moment. I'm going to cut this out, but give me a moment to look up the locations of missile expansions so I can see where I'm going to have to go to get everything. I know where I have to go to get the Chozo artifacts and the energy tank, but let me look up the power bomb and missiles. Okay, see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I'm back from looking things up, and wow, my plasma beam just automatically homed in on that crystallite. I think we might be able to destroy those with the plasma beam. We can also one-shot baby Sheegoths now. So, I found out where the 2, power bomb expansions are, but also there's some things we want to do in both of the ice ruins areas. And even though we mostly want to be going around to this area for our upgrades, there is the Chozo artifact at the control tower, and also something in one of the research labs, Ether, I think. A missile expansion to get. So, I'm gonna go in and do that before I go off into that area way in the top left. But first, I'm gonna go around to these ice ruins areas to collect some power bombs, and then go into the ice temple. Oh, I was calling it Hall of the Elders. That's in the Chozo ruins. Thinking because it's next to the Chapel of the Elders and there's statues of Chozo in it. But yeah, first we're gonna go around into here, and then into the ice temple. But even before that, here's a missile expansion that I actually didn't know about until my practice run once again. Yeah, you need the plasma beam to get it, but the guide that I'm looking these things up on was being kind of obnoxious. It says, you better see it, or else, as if that's so obvious with that one, but I didn't know about it for a long time, just because it's in kind of a obscure place. Like, yeah, it's obvious if you happen to go back here, but what reason do you have to go back here? Anyway, we've gotten that, and yes, we can destroy crystallites with beams, now that we have the plasma beam. Come. Boom! I think there might be a full-grown Sheegoth. Yep. But here's the thing. Full-grown Sheegoths can be hurt. You see, that's doing damage. He's flashing red. They can be hurt with the plasma beam, regardless of what they're doing. Unlike other beams where you have to, you can only hurt them if they're hyperventilating. So that was pretty easy. Alrighty. I believe I noted the spider ball track in here earlier, but give me a minute to find exactly where that was it here? Why, yes. Brilliant. That's a missile expansion. That's not a powerbomb expansion. I will have to look where the other powerbomb expansion is, but I believe one of them is in Ice Ruins West. So much fun killing crystallites all day. Every day. Where's the other door? Wait. What? Oh, it's up there. Ah! Space jump while you fail me now. Oh, okay, there's a sentry drone in here. Looks the exact same as that cloaked sentry from the, Phase on Mines. I really wonder if that was a separate... What the hell? Was that a glitch? I mean, you guys saw that, right? That guy was totally just spinning across the room. Normally they don't move that much when they spin. Kind of hilarious and yet kind of freaky. It's just like spazzing out. I mean, the way they spin like that is kind of hilarious anyway, in all honesty. Die, 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 die. Yeah, that took more shots than I expected, uncharged. But charged, we can just incinerate him instantly, and it is very satisfying. Destroying all those bad memories from my childhood. I really was scared of those guys when I was younger. And they do look pretty freaky. The adults are almost less scary because they have eyes. Not having eyes makes the young ones scarier, I think. But there's somewhere else we can go up in here, and I forget whether it involves, like, the spider ball track or what. But I'm sure I'll notice it when we see it. Absolutely 100% certain. Yep. No doubt in my mind whatsoever. And I landed on the stalactite. Okay, give me a minute to look this up. Ice Ruins East, that's the other one. Powerbomb expansions, Ice Ruins West. Hole in the top of the structure, covered in ice, plasma beam it open. Aha. Oh, and there's where the other powerbomb is. It's also in Phendrana, but it's near Phendrana's edge rather than in the Ice Ruins areas. This is what it is. Jump on top of this little building here, and plasma beam that open. And voila. Before you ask, yes, I know it's pronounced voila. I just like saying voila. Wait a minute, we haven't gotten the... Yeah, we haven't gotten the other one, so the maximum is 8. I guess you start out with 4. Since we can hold 7 now, and we've only gotten 3 of the 4. Alrighty. So, without further ado... Sorry, I'm being unprofessional looking things up and doing things on my computer this episode. That's what I get for trying to not do a sped-up montage with lots of cutting when I'm going around getting these power-ups, but I felt like since I was doing the Chozo artifacts as well, which was mandatory, and just going sort of going through here in an orderly fashion, I felt like it made sense to simply do my normal thing and avoid all that difficult editing. Okay, it's not that difficult. Did we already do the thing here? The missile expansion that we get by blowing up this? I kind of want to say we... Actually, I don't think we did. So there's a power conduit thing here. It's one of the ones that we just scan rather than wave beaming. I guess we didn't do it. I must be thinking because I checked this twice in my practice run or something. I don't know. Yeah, we want a morph ball up there and get that. We could have done that as soon as we had the spider ball, so I probably should have shown that earlier. But, there we go. Oh, don't want to charge my beam in here. No, sir. Raw. or something. Okay, I hear bomb use and I don't see anything. Please don't tell me there's invisible bomb use here. Nah, I think they're just too high up and in awkward locations. Because you can't... It's only so far you can easily look up in this game. It takes a long time for the, whoa! That was a close shave. For this, you die. Just making 100% sure there are no invisible bomb use, because there's one left that I'm not seeing. I hear him. Oh. Oh, come on, he's running away. Charge! Alright, we already did the thing with these statues. That's just for unlocking the way into the Chapel of the Elders. So here, we noted earlier this whole ice thing. We can just melt that with the plasma beam, even though all our other weapons should have created heat, aside from the ice beam. And then this guy's gonna be like the Elder statue in the Hall of the Elders in the Chozo Ruins. Except, he's not gonna throw us, it's just a switch that's activated by Morph Ball. So we go under here, and... voila again! Chozo artifact acquired. .18 I guess I can end this off here, even though, some time is going to be subtracted due to those cuts. So... yeah, there's that. We've gotten all but one of the Power Bomb expansions. It looks like we've used up some missiles, and our max is actually 200, so we've gotten all but the last 50 divided by 5, the last 10 missile expansions. And we've gotten 10 out of the 12 Chozo artifacts, and we're only missing one energy tank. So next time on Metroid Prime, we will work on going to get those last few things. Sorry for the awkwardness here, but I will see you guys next time.